Yoski Woski, it's your Pusher Man Chan here, Cell 29, Mind of a Maniac. And yeah, as New Yorkers would say, it's brick outside right now. But before I go any further, I just want to say this. Whoever invented the term, there's no such thing as a stupid question, needs to be slapped in their goddamn teeth. Okay? Because as long as stupid people exist, stupid questions will always be asked. Fuck that. As long as stupid people exist, stupid shit will always happen, regardless. Okay? You can't have the yin without the yang, the good without the evil, light without the darkness. You gotta have stupidity in the world for the world to coexist with everything else. So it's just all about how we deal with it. But the reason I said that is because I'm getting ready to ask a stupid question. And that stupid ass question is, does your employer give a fuck about you? I'm not gonna give you no time to even think about it because you already knew. You already know the fucking answer. And the crazy thing is, everybody's in an uproar over the last 48 hours because of the weather and how it's affected everybody's work and money and all that shit. But everybody knows that their company don't give a fuck about them. We all know that shit. This is a constant reminder that they don't give a shit about any of us, okay? They really don't. This goes back to the 3 rules I said I live my life by. Rule number 1, always know who you're dealing with. You're dealing with people at work, okay? Your employer. Rule number 2, always know where the fuck you're at all times. You're talking about a work environment. That's all business, no emotions. They don't care about human life at all. Rule number 3, never expect yourself from anybody else. They are not thinking like you or any of us. They're in a whole different fucking stratosphere with some other shit. So, and you can just apply that shit to everything else in life too, those 3 rules, but they don't care about you, boo-boo. There's no reason to be upset. We already knew this, okay? You're just making yourself mad. That's all everybody's doing right now, okay? Like, these motherfuckers are all business, no emotion, with no human regard to life. For example, I'm a personal trainer, but I work at Ford too. Ford gives so less of a fuck about us that they don't know me as Chandra Denzel Rayleigh. They know me as 208-9517. That's what they know me as. So if I have a problem and I need a commitment or I gotta go to labor and handle something, they don't ask me what's my name. They ask me what's your global number, okay? Just like the government with the social security numbers and just like the penitentiary with your number in there and your cell number and all that shit. So, or your inmate number. So that's how they know us. So that right there lets you know that they don't give a fuck. They really don't. Like, there's been people that's had heart attacks on the line. They got that person the fuck off the line, threw somebody right back in their spot, kept that bitch going. Come on now. That was just a Tuesday. They don't care. Why is everybody so stressful? You're creating your own misery. You're making yourself mad. It's, whew, like, would you really risk your life for that shit? Like, think about it. A company that you hate, a company that you know don't give a fuck about you, that knows that you're expendable. You are expendable to them. Would you risk your life for that shit? So, and I understand people got bills. We all got our financial situation and shit. But, like, and everybody's got their own reason. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Everybody's grown. Just make sure you can live with that decision, though. But would you really risk your life for an employer that you hate? Like, 96.3% of us work for somebody that we don't like. The rest of us either enjoy our employer or work for ourselves or do whatever the fuck we want. And that is a very, very rare error right there. And that, I know, is an amazing feeling right there. You talk about complete freedom. I can't wait till I get there, but give me time. Just give me time when I get there. But especially the plan that I got. But no, I can't die for my employer. Neither should you. Like, and like I said, I work at Ford, and like, of course, they give us the Ford discounts and shit. And people always ask me all the time, why don't you drive a Ford? I'm like, because I don't want to. Like, yes, okay, you can get a closer parking spot or a discount, but guess what? I drive a Chevy, and I park right up front with everybody else. And plus, why the fuck would I go into debt for a vehicle that I don't even want? I'm risking my credit for a vehicle I don't even like? No, boo-boo. If I'm going to debt for a vehicle, it's going to be something that I really want and worked hard for, okay? I'd rather spend extra money on something that I really want, okay, than save some money on some shit that I really don't want. That's just me. But all that shit, like, that's like selling your soul, in my opinion. That's like really selling your soul, my G, my guy. But you can do what the fuck you want, but with these employers, it's all business, no emotion, fam. Like, there's no reason getting all upset with this shit. Like, as soon as the ice storm happened, I knew we weren't going to go to work. Or at least I knew I wouldn't. And I wasn't stressing because I already made the decision. And I knew they didn't give a fuck, so why should I give a fuck? If you don't give a damn, we don't give a fuck. Hey! For real, but it's not that, like, we make life complicated, man. It's not that complicated at all. Life is really what you make it. You make your own misery. But, I don't know. It's just always know what you're dealing with. If you know what you're dealing with, you should know what to expect. This shit's crazy. But it's a Saturday, which means I got extra time to work out now, which more time to torture myself. So, I guess I go pick some heavy shit up, keep on caffeining up. But also, too, since it's Saturday, I'm gonna fuck my stomach up today. I'm gonna eat some real good food all day. I ain't fasting today, fuck it. Anybody wanna join me?